this is dark green. So we're gonna come in here, right here on this. We'll do swatches later. I'm also feeling like I want to color it in one direction, and then maybe switch directions so that it's not all just even. So it might give the illusion that this is ground back here and not just water. See, that already kind of is starting to look like something. I don't know if you can see that or not. I don't have any idea. Okay, here's what I know. I need tea, and I sat back down. So we're gonna just kind of do some cross hatching. I'm already kind of liking that. It's not terrible. My peacock green is missing. Maybe it's peacock blue. Colors, Copenhagen. Yeah, I'm definitely missing. Oh no, there's the peacock blue. I know I have a darker green than this. A more blue green, or darker bluey green. I'm gonna grab one of these just to see. It's just regular green. No, I don't want to use the acrylic ones on this. These guys blend so much better together that I just don't want to use them. So let's do a little swatchy. So this is dark green. Oh, that'll get dark enough. Oh yeah, that'll work. I just have to get brave. This is olive green. Obviously this one has more yellow in it. That's a nice color. This is marine green. I've been using it a lot. Oh yeah, that's lovely. This is Prussian green. Should be more blue. But it's not. So right now the dark green is the only one doing the bluish hue. Let's see, this is grass green. Yeah, this is more to the blue side. This is apple green. Very transparent, so you can still see the little circle underneath there. Kelp green. Moss green. Okay, we've got our swatchy doohickey doos. I'm gonna grab this slate gray. I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna go around the segments of this scramps. I think this is what I did on the last one. I don't remember. I'm trying to think. These Gulf Coast scrimps are almost transparent. Like they've got to be hard to see in the water. That's their camouflage. That's what I'm thinking. I don't really know. I'm just talking out of turn at this point. And now I'm thinking I'm gonna add some of that just up here on the back side of this trout. No idea what I'm doing. Don't even have a reference photo to look at this particular moment. I'm just gonna feel my way through this and we're just gonna hope for the best. So this is tutorial number 897 and I don't even know y'all. So, okay, that's really pretty. I love this color. I'm really not into all the muted lower intensity color is just spectacular. I think it's beautiful. I love it. I can never run out of this particular color. All right, so I'm gonna put that back where it belongs because I don't need all of them spread out here. We've got a little bit of the slate gray laid down here. I'm gonna pick up some of this jade green. What? I'm gonna go underneath his belly just a little bit. I just need to sort of start feeling out this fish as to where it's living in the water and its curvatures and all of the things. Maybe I'll put a little bit of that up here too. Oh, that's really pretty. Just a touch, just a touch. Okay, I get nervous. I get all nervy. Okay, I'm gonna grab this Deco Peach. May or may not be a great idea. I'm gonna come in here and start laying some of this Deco Peach on this Scramps. This is definitely not the right color. But we're gonna make do. I might have to revisit the other page and figure out what color I actually used, because I honestly don't remember. Didn't I use some of that terracotta on this shrimp? Somebody leave a comment below and let me know. Okay, chestnut. Let's try the chestnut. Is that a good color? Nope, that is a terrible color on the shrimp. No, don't use that one. Gray rose. Yeah, we can do the leggies on this one in this color. That's fine. Y'all, I have got to get new contacts. I cannot see. I literally can barely see what I'm coloring here. So we're just hoping for the best. I'm just laying in a little bit of this because I'm feeling like the light's gonna come from this way. So the scrimps are gonna be shadowed on this side of the body. So that's really all I'm trying to work out right now is this a good color in the fish? Ooh, that's not terrible. Thanks, Bob. These fishes are all different colors. They're like a rainbow trout, except for they're not a rainbow trout. Okay, I'm gonna put that back. Let's get to hammering some of this background ideal color here that I have for this. Oh yeah. So I'm looking at this, trying to kind of feel my way around it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. So I think I'm going to sharpen this. This is the lime peel. It's a little more intense. Sharpen. This has got to be the apple green. Yep, apple green. So this is apple green and lime peel right here. So these two colors will be front and center with regards to the light coming through on this piece. Wow, I got overzealous and drew a whole lot of grass here. come in and sort of broadly pretend that I think I know what I'm doing. Alright, here we go. Look at that. There we go. That's the apple green going down. And see, I'm not coloring the whole piece of grass. I'm just sort of trying to get an idea of where the highlight will be. I need some yellow. I know this deco yellow might be the trick. Let's see if this deco yellow does the trick. Let's see if it works. Okay, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. That's not terrible. And see, I'm kind of coloring over each one. It's challenging for me to do the realism with the pencils because you're literally drawing on each part, and usually I just paint and paint and paint, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I could add some highlight here and add some highlight here. Well, I have to add all my highlights first on this. And so do you if you want it to look the way that it's, you know, kind of does in nature. Nature. Okay, I'm not sure that's the correct color. We're gonna grab some of this yellow ochre. And I'm just gonna randomly go in and put some of that in there. Now I need the blue greens here. So let's grab the jade green and get it sharpened. That's awesome. I know how to flex the pencil in my tea. All right, let's get into this here. Let's get into some of this background color. So I feel like these guys are, well, that one could have been up front. It's okay. These guys are more going to be in the back. This is a green, but it's been grayed, so it's been sat down, and it has been, it's got more blue in it than it does yellow. So it's going to tend to sit itself behind all the things in the front that have more yellow in the green. It's a lot. I know it's a lot. I remember when Kay was teaching me about color, I thought, wow, this is never going to work. I am never going to remember all of this. How do you get to a point where you can just go back to creating naturally without having to think about every move? And believe me, it will happen. One of these days, if you just keep at it, you're going to sit down and just color or paint and realize, oh wow, I think I do finally know what I'm doing. You'll get there. Have faith, you'll get there. This color is yucky over here. It's just gross, but I think it's kind of necessary. See, I'm just kind of going over some of the things that are already done, just broadly going over that. And see how you've still got the yellowy green color coming through, but it's starting to set down. The other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and start coloring on top of this directly here. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. how that sets down in there? Now I want a little bit of this espresso. There's the sepia. Where's my espresso? There's black. Where's espresso? Hello? Here's the espresso. I want to darken this up down here just a touch. Espresso is probably not the exact right color. I may actually pick up the black. We're still recording. That's good. Black, and I'm just kind of trying to come in here and just darken some of this up again. I just feel like I want it to be more this is the pale sage, which I believe is this color right here. So I'm going to come in here and start hitting it up in this area. Because again, these guys are going to be living and, you know, skinny water, and the skinny water is not that beautiful aqua color. It's got more greens and brown tones in it, so just keep that in mind. And just like that, half of it was colored. So there's some of that. Wow. This is Keldon. Actually, I feel like I need to look at the other one before I get into all of this. I don't even know. I always get nervous. I get so nervous that I don't know what I'm doing, and I think I should do this, and then I'm like, I don't even know if I should be doing that or not. Spring green. See, when you take these colors over the yuckier muted colors, then it starts to kind of bring everything together. And then it's not terrible. And that's what we're going for. We're not going for perfection in any of these drawings. We're going for not terrible. Okay, that spring green over the top of some of this bluey stuff isn't awful. I don't hate it. So what I think what I want to do is have these pieces of grass here feel like they're coming forward, and these kind of shooting off into the distance of the abyss of bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Thanks for playing. Bye-bye now. And I'm feeling like I want the color underneath this fish to be dark, but maybe I'm off on that. I want this to be like very abstract. These blend in colors so beautifully. Like, they're truly a gift. They are a gift to an artist. This company is, and I'm not sponsored, you know, I'm just telling you that these colored pencils are fabulous. I didn't tell you this is cobalt turquoise. And again, I don't have a plan, okay? I have no plan. I just know that this fish is super high value, which means it's light in color. You know, it's got lots of white added into the colors to make this fish. So in order to make the fish pop, I've got to make the background darker than what it maybe really would be. And that's taking creative license on it, you know, as an artist. And we have to do that a lot. You have to decide, what do you want people to see first? Do you want people to see the fish or the grass? Because if we don't make the background darker on this one, you're gonna see the grass first. And if I spend 2 hours coloring the fish, I'm pretty sure I want you to see the fish first. So I'm just gonna keep coloring in here a little bit with this cobalt turquoise. It's a beautiful color. It's truly a beautiful color. It truly is. I'm gonna come down in here, and I am just gonna get it down in these crevasses. It is so smooth. It is truly just. These are just brilliant. I love them so much. I love them so much. Okay. So I'm thinking, I'm gonna come over this with the Keldon green. Kind of start to blendy it out. And then I'm literally gonna have to come over it with something else because it's still a little too intense. See right there, you can see the difference. I just want to finish this area off. Wow. I think my hands are tired of coloring. It's been days and days and days of tutorials. This has been the most art I've done in a row though. like the whole create art every day thing, I never had the discipline to do that until I had to film these tutorials, and now I quite rather enjoy it. I'm just going in pretty heavy here. I'm just taking the chance that, you know, this is gonna work, and I'm going heavy. Because once you go super heavy, there's no turning back. There's just no turning back. Now, I want some of the edges of this grass to have some of that red tinge to it. Look at that artichoke color. It's really, really lovely on these, isn't it? Well, I think it is. I hope you're enjoying it. I like this color. It's like a baby poop color, really. If you really want to get into it, that's really what it kind of reads like to me. But it works in these seagrass scenes, especially when you're trying to darken the seagrass, the bottom of the page up. It just lends a richness, you know, a baby poop richness to the okay, back to it. Sorry, Saress. Come into grass green. Oh, I don't know if that's what I want. That's really not what I want. I'm gonna put that one over here. I think I want more of moss green. Oh yeah, that looks better. Look how lovely that is. Now, I shouldn't have done that. I gotta come in here with a Prussian green and cover some of that up. Because it shouldn't all be the exact same color. I gotta not. I gotta quit doing that. No idea if this is going to be good or bad or good or wow, look what I finished, look what I pulled off, or ooh, this is poop, don't show anybody. And we just, you know, planned from the get-go on keeping these tutorials real because I don't want you to think that it's just all, you know, I'm gonna be 50 next year and I still don't know what I'm doing, and I've been doing art my whole life. So I'm a little closer to having some things figured out, but wowza, I'm telling you right now, I still get stumped, especially when I don't have reference photos to work from. When I'm just coloring of my own accord and I'm just making it up as I go along. And I'm just, as Kay would say, feeling my way through for this. Yes, queen, let's do it. Okay, I'm gonna grab this cream color here, and I'm gonna start laying in. Oh, I'm realizing that I'm gonna have to buy some more colors. That it's just gonna have to happen. Oh, that's lovely. Y'all know I never use the white. Y'all know I never use it. So let's come up here and try to smooth some of this out. Sky blue. Artists use those things. Maybe we'll just fill it in with some of the other stuff. Oh, I broke the tip. rough. It's a little rough. However, it's actually kind of cool to kind of see it start to come together, don't you think? I'm gonna put this back. I've just colored the crap out of this here. Wow, it was like heavy coloring here. Okay, let's get into this eyeball here. This trout is not looking at us. This trout is looking at the scrimps, okay? So we need to make sure that when we're doing the eyeballs, that we got the eyeballs directed at the scrimps and not at us, although it's very cool to make eye contact with these fish, but you know, anyway, this is how it's gonna roll out. So I'm gonna take this burnt ochre, no idea if it's even the right color to use because I need new contacts and cannot see a dang thing. I'm going to start going around the outer circle and then a little bit on the inner circle. Oh, that's not really what I wanted to do, is it? Boop, boop. Okay, it's always so challenging. Because I would just go back in later with a higher value color. That's what I would do. Instead of trying to figure out exactly what color it is with these pencils. Powder blue. Let's go around the inside of the... That's not the right color either. Let's add a little bit of neon yellow over that powder blue. Wow, that's obnoxious. That was a terrible idea. Don't follow. If you're still looking for your neon yellow, don't grab it. That was a terrible idea. Let's grab some Deco Peach here. Deco Peach. I'm just gonna go all the way around the fish. I don't even know what to say. Okay, I'm gonna add some of this Deco Peach up here in his mouth hole. And a little bit right here. And then maybe just a touch here on his jaw so that comes down just a touch. Just a skosh, okay? Just an absolute skosh. Maybe there's a little bit of Deco Peach right here. Maybe there's a little bit of this Deco Peach in his gills. You know, this like these folds under his face. Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna run this along the body here just a little bit. Oh, that's lovely. Look at the little scrimpies. He's so cute. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Okay, now. So, I don't even know what to tell you. Like, I want to tell you that this is all awesome and it's going to be great. And on the other hand, I'm looking at this going, I don't even know. I don't know. Never. I have never in my life painted a trout. There's a reason for that. Colors are weird to me. It's hard. Let's see. Let's grab the sepia just for grins. Let's see if we can darken up his mouth hole here a little bit and, you know, maybe have a little bit of this kind of coming alongside this right here. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know if this is the right thing to do, the wrong thing to do. I just don't have a clue. I just literally don't have a clue. Now I do know that I can see where I've drawn the inside of his mouth, so that should be darker in there. And like this part of his mouth hole here should be darker. Just, you don't want to make the whole thing super dark. You kind of want the illusion that it's going back in there and that these scrimps are about to meet their maker, okay? And then we kind of have like this. He's got a little nostril here, I'm sure, and then there's gonna be like some indentation up here on this part of his face hole, and then like this line is here, so maybe that line would be darker, and maybe this part of his eyelid would just, you know, do some things here and be a little bit darker. And wow, I don't have a clue what I'm doing here. Who turned me loose on this project? If you were coming in for some relaxation, I'm not sure that this painting is the relaxation zone for you, because like I'm stressed out. I am stressed out, people. Okay, so I think that this fold in his face above his face hole will be, you know, a little bit set back in there. And then you gotta be careful of all the, you know, heavy coloring here with all of these different colors, because we don't want to lose the shape of the face. And we also don't want to lose the, here's the problem, I drew the lines too dark. So I'm thinking that this is going to be darker up here. I'm going to go ahead and do some sepia work up here, and then I'm going to go over that with some green. Because, you know, these fish look a little dark in the water because the water then reflects off the fish. But when you get them out of the water, they're not so dark. You know what I'm saying? And right now, he's looking like he's got a freaking mustache. Like he's got a pencil-thin mustache like, what's that artist that has the pencil-thin mustache? Who is that artist that has the pencil-thin mustache? Salvador Dali. Yeah, he's looking a little Salvador Dali-ish at this point, but hold tight, because I might be able to pull this off. So I'm thinking that, you know, his dorsal fins, his, might have a little bit of this color up in here. Color. What about this? Maybe this? I don't even know. Wowza. So I'm just lightly coloring in with some sepia here, just trying to set the tone, which is like sour at this point because I am not excited about the colors of this fish. Whose idea was this? Oh my gosh. I need to get into the zone and I can't because I'm stressed out about this project. If nothing else, I hope you find my misery in coloring this to be quite humorous. That's what I'm hoping for. Because I did this to us all. This was my idea. This drawing right here with all the curves, I could have just drawn a fish straight out flat and left it at that and been like, look, it's a trophy mount. Paint that. That'll teach you how to color the fish. No, I had to be like, oh, it should have grass. It should have some scramps. It should have some water coming through. And it should have this and that and the other. And my water is crap. And the fish is like has a Salvador Dali mustache at this point. And the scramps are probably the wrong color for this page. So that's where we're at right now. Welcome to my world. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this pale sage. So there's some pale sage to get you started. Then I'm gonna come over with the sand. It is what it is. I don't really like what's happening here with all this. I'm gonna come in with the sand. The sand is so in your face. Wow. So there's that. Let's come over here with some of this green. Okay, that's not terrible. Okay, it's not awful. So a little bit of that. So we've got a little bit of the yellow showing through there. We've got a little bit of that. It needs like probably some lighter blue to connect to the bottom. Oh, that was a terrible idea. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm gonna have to color over that with some. And I got crazy with my water and I colored up into my fin and I don't know what's happening now. And so I am certain that there would be some water atmosphere down here on this fin. So we're just gonna kind of, start blocking that in just a skosh. Okay, this is back to the sepia, and then how is this gonna work? How is that fin, how does side body fin work? Oh my goodness. Y'all, I think I should be fired. I think I should be F-I-R-E-D, fired. Oh, also, this right here, that's water. Yeah, that's water. Sepia. Over the top, and then gray green light hammered over the top of that. Oh yeah, there we go. That's that water I was talking about. Okay, well it's not awful. Okay, it's not awful. It's not awful. Could be worse. Look at this painting. Could be worse. I think we should call it right here. It should just call it a wrap it up. It's done. You send me a picture of what you've done and what you have done as a result of this semi-tutorial, and then hopefully what you come up with is way better than the poop I'm working on right now.
You giving up already?
I just want to give up. I just can't do it, Sace. Whose idea was this?
Silver, purple, blue. Come on, you can do this.
Silver, purple, blue. Okay,
yes.
I have some silver.
They're like, you can do it. You got this, bro.
He almost fell down the stairs. Yeah. Here's some silver. This is the first time I've used the silver. Yeah, I don't like it. Okay, don't use the silver. That was a terrible idea. Let's try the putty beige. Maybe this is a good color. Oh. I just need some color on this face so I can start to see what I'm doing here. And I always color so light because I have commitment issues and I get nervous and I get scarred. And so this is his lip, and then this should be like the inside of his lip, like his lip hole. So this should maybe be pink here, but then it should be darker because it's underneath his like literal lip, right? He has another mustache. Way to go, Rio. You've given him 2 Salvador Dali mustaches now. Wow, this is like possibly my best work ever. Again, can't see a dang thing. Can't see a dang thing. Can't see a dang thing. Can't see. Terrible contacts. Need to be replaced. Can't see a dang thing. Got new insurance. Was gonna go get some new contacts. My normal place no longer accepts my insurance. Then it's like a hassle. Find a new doctor. Go through the test. This or this. This or this. And at some point I'm like, look, I can't see. I don't know. Just pick one this and let's get on with it. I hate going to the doctor's offices. I hate it. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, maybe. No, yeah, maybe not. I really want to put some bluey green beautifulness back in here. Oh, I see what I did. Okay, so that goes like that, and then that's like that, and then that's like his little spiny sticking up. Oh, maybe I drew this correctly this time. Maybe I wasn't a total crackhead when I set out to get this one done. Don't quote me on that though. Oh, okay, so that's kind of a good color. So I'm putting that artichoke right over the top of that brown and some of that sepia that I used, and I'm just sort of blending it in, and now he looks like he has a beard and a mustache. Okay. So he like probably needs a little blue here, a little blue there, maybe some blue right here, and I just don't even remotely understand what I'm doing. I'm just gonna start coloring this face because I need some results here. I need some results. I need to see something improving here, and nothing's improving. So I'm gonna do some blue right over his mouth hole. I'm gonna color some blue right over his lips. I'm just gonna get in there and get to work. I'm just gonna start scrubbing the crap out of this page. Oh, look at that. So there should be some green up in there. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Yeah, I'm feeling that. Okay, I'm feeling that. And then like some of this, you know, color back here, you kind of get in there in the grooves and a little bit and kind of get something. Wow, he's so green. He should be so green. Okay, now he doesn't look like a trout at all. I don't even know what has happened. Watch my tutorial, I said. It'll be great, I said. I'm not really so sure you should be listening to me at all at this point because I don't know what I'm doing. How do I make this work? How do I... Somebody leave me a comment below and help me walk back from this ledge because I'm not sure I can save this now. I think I have to get the grays out and the greens and start just lightly penciling in the grays and the greens. The grays and the greens, the grays and the greens, the gray, green, gray, greens. Okay, first of all, his front snaggle tooths here have to be colored because they're too white and they look ridiculous. Okay, so I set those down. Now he no longer looks like Bucky the beaver. So, okay, that's a little better. We fixed that problem. Seriously, we can't have our trout looking like Bucky the beaver. No offense, you know, to the whole Bucky beaver thing, but all right. I'm gonna take some of this burnt ochre because it's in my hand, and not because it's the correct color, but because I'm too lazy to decide if I need a different color or not because I'm strung out here on this fish. And then I'm going to darken up this side of his eyeball hole. And then I'm going to grab some dark umber and I'm going to darken that up some more over there and some more back here. And wowza bodowza, here we go. It's time to start putting in some like actual colors. See, that is a definite open right there. And then this all here should be not really brown, but more green, and then you start coming in with just barely any color at all. But it really should be lending itself to being the greens and the silvers and not so much the browns, because wow, I don't know what's happening here. I just keep coloring in. Ooh, that was, oh yeah, that's actually the right, oh, that's the color. I knew it all along. I knew I'd be able to do this all along. Oh yeah, oh. So then you just come in and you just make these little squishes here, okay? And that is the trick to making it look like scales. So you come in, you make your little squishes, you do a little green up in here, a little green up in here, you know, because the water's reflecting off this fish and the water is clearly incredibly green. Incredibly green, okay? Look at that. And that sort of connects him to his surroundings. Go a little green up over the top there. Oh, look at that. Holy cow. Look, we have scales on his face. Who knew? Okay, so we got that, we got that, we got that. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's really actually not terrible. You know, we like the not terrible zone. We like being in the not terrible zone. I'm very comfortable in the not terrible zone. Some of that super intense cobalt green up on there, and that is never going away. We're gonna have to live with that for the rest of our lives because that is never going away. That is just like something you can't take back. Okay. It has occurred to me that we probably should have two different sets of tutorials, one for the children and one for the adults, because yeah, that would be just interesting, wouldn't it? Wow. Okay, so here's some of this. Okay, I have to look up and see. Oh, it's not terrible. from a distance. It's like 100-footer, okay? From 100 feet away, it's gonna look fantastic. If you get up here and start analyzing it, you're gonna be like, what are you doing, Rio? And I'm gonna be like, I don't have any idea. I told you that my disclaimer was, I wrote the book, I don't know how to color. We're learning how to do it together. So here we go. Let's get back into this and quit wasting time talking about how much this is terrible. Let's see here. Oh yeah, look, there's some more scales, like just accidental little scaly patterns there. I think it needs some of that artichoke-y up in here. Where is it? Artichoke. Okay, let's hope this is the right color, because man, it's gonna really eat my lunch if it isn't. Oh, it's the right color. Okay, so then we're gonna just like, you know, kind of artichoke-y this up a bit, because it's a beautiful color. Oh, look at that! Look, it's gonna work. Okay, here we go. It's got a little artichoke-y. Artichoke. Okay, here we go. I have no idea. I just don't know. You know, I just truly don't know. I just don't know. Here we go. Some artichoke on the face part of on his cheeky, you know, where his gills are. This is that part of his face. There's like a little indentation here. We got some lines from water here, maybe. Maybe this has got a little bit of artichoke on it. Maybe his like whole body is a little artichoked out. I don't know. I'm not feeling the whole artichoke all the way down the fish body there. Oh, wow. I don't like it. I need to stop now. It's just too much. I can't take it. I don't want to do it anymore. So let's get in here with some of this pink and go through this with the pink and just broadly go through this with the pink. I mean, seriously, like we own the place. Just get in there like we own it, okay? There's maybe a little pink up here. Maybe there's some pink on this part of his face. Maybe there's a little pink here. Maybe there's a little bit of pink right here. I don't even know. I don't know what's happening because I don't know what colors to use. I am just continuing to pick up colors from my arsenal and hope for the best. That's how we're rolling this one out. I'm just hoping for the best. That was not the best. That was so far from the best that I don't even know what happened there. Let's see here. Let's try to get some of this color in there. Is this a good color? No, that's a terrible color. Yep, that is a terrible color. Okay, so I've got this jade green. I'm coming in on the body and I'm hoping to try to anchor this body portion down here a little bit. And seriously, I'm gonna have to pull this off with some moss green. I'm going to have to pull this off with some metallic paint to anchor all this in here, because like I am just, you know, daylight savings time started today. Like we got an extra hour, but that always just makes me crazy. I don't even know why it makes me crazy. I got a whole extra hour. I ate some lunch and then I thought, wow, I could take a nap, but I don't have time to take a nap, so I can't take a nap. So the answer to that is no. There's no nap happening today. You gotta finish these tutorials. You got a book to publish, Rio. That's what's happening there, okay? And then I start coming in and I'm trying to make this fish look all glorious and all wonderful, and I don't have a clue what's happening here. I'm just sort of chicken scratching over the entire thing, trying to make sense of what's happening here and trying to salvage any idea or any concept that I might know something about coloring or painting or whatever, and no, it's terrible. Needs some blue. Needs blue. Okay, maybe it didn't need blue. Maybe the blue just makes everything worse. I just kind of like the way it all just goes all rainbowy. Maybe that's the only thing I really like about these guys. Ew. Ew, it's just not good. It's just not good. Wow, how can it be that bad? How can this be that bad? Seriously, I just made the whole fish dark. He's not dark. He's not supposed to be dark. Ugh. Poop. What do I do now? I break out the gouache. That's what I do. I break out the gouache and I pretend that I know what I'm doing because I broke out the gouache. So this is Caldon green or Keldon green or Selden green. I don't know how you say it. Here's what I'm doing. I'm putting all of this here along this edge of the fish. This I think would be a darker edge of the fish body. This is moss green. Man, it's super, super dark. I just don't know that this is correct. Okay, I just don't know that I don't feel like I'm doing the right thing here. I feel like I'm missing the lavender. I'm missing all, oh wow, that's seriously lavender. I'm telling you right now, that color has no place in this fish here. As I keep adding it to the fish here. Well, maybe it's not terrible. Yeah, I'm not sure that's the right color either. So carry on, keep going, keep trying. Let's see what else we got here. What else do we have here? What do you think, Self? Well, that is definitely apple green. Definitely not part of the body of the fish. Nope, not at all. So, kelp green, probably a hard pass on that one too. No, okay, kelp green maybe on the pectoral fin or the bottom fins here. Yeah, I don't remember what these are called, so go ahead and correct me on that. I've got it just entirely too. Just crazy. Look at this fish. It's all dumb. Ugh. I have all these colors. I don't even know what, oh yeah, here, this color. It's this color. It's 30% warm gray. I'm just gonna come in here in a minute and color all of this with an amazing amount of, I think I could be experiencing some burnout here is what's happening, really. An amazing amount of glittery paint and just be like, woo, look at that, look what I did. Oh my goodness, it's so done, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Okay, pale sage, yeah. Oh, that's actually lovely. Huh, okay. I'm gonna pale sage the crap out of this back end here. What color is your fish? Well, he's really silver, but in this case, I painted him all green because I thought he'd be reflecting all this green water. Is it correct? Who knows? At this point, I'm just trying to get through the painting. Along with everyone watching right now that's holding their breath going, wow, does she even actually know? Does she have a license to drive that pencil? The answer to that is no. I have not licensed to drive these pencils. Oh look, Michaels wants me to come buy more pencils. So, muted turquoise. Let's see what this does to it. Oh, well, that's not awful. Okay, it's not terrible. It's not the worst thing I've done so far today on this fish. I just feel like I keep getting in deeper with no idea of how in the world I'm gonna dig myself out. Yeah, it's just getting worse here. And so I'm gonna just kind of go around some of these spots here with some of this muted turquoise, because I'm thinking, why not? Can't get any worse than it already is. Pretty sure there's no hope of coming back from this one. There is no recovery at this point at all. It just is, wow, that artichoke is not the color that I want. Let's try kelp green up here around some of these. Let's just get in here with a little bit of this. Yo, look at that. Nonsensical. Wow, I am just making a mess, people. Yep, no, totally no. Totally no. Totally no. Totally no. Oh my goodness. Seriously, no. Can't be. No, can't do it. Can't. Not happening. I mean, literally, what is happening here? Where's the black? I'm gonna break my own rules here. Wow, this black is like so aggressive. I don't understand what I'm doing. There's like a darker color underneath here a little bit, just because, you know, it's like that darkness is steadily descending and we're losing light down here, and it should be a little more depleted in the color spectrum because of where it's located. And then this, you know, should like come kind of out from there, and then this should do like this, and then, you know, we've got this here, and then maybe there's some, you know, more shadowy colors here. Maybe there's some more spots in this tail back in here. And, you know, I'm just trying to cover up the idea that I clearly have no idea what I'm doing with this fish. And that's just gonna be okay. We're just gonna go with it. We're just gonna get in there and we're just gonna be like, okay, well, that was a great try. Way to go. I mean, that was a good, honest college try. You gave it your all. You just really attempted to make this cool, and did it work out for you? No, not really. Will we be revisiting again? No, probably not. Don't look for another trout again. It's not happening. My little scrimpies are suffering as well, and so let's just, you know, kind of get a little bit of their leggies drawn in here from what I can see. I can't tell if I'm coloring in the line temperatures drawing 17,000 feet on these scrimps here. So we're gonna come in here with this black, and I'm just making some lines and some indentations around his face, eyeball, hole, and let's see here. We've got a little bit of love right here. We've got some dark right here, and maybe a little bit right there. And I don't know. Maybe it's good, maybe it isn't. I have no idea as to exactly what's happening here. No idea, no clue, none, zero. I mean, totally zilch. Just zilched completely out here. I'm gonna come over with some of this yellow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so I have completely alienated the entire situation here. This is sticking up way too far. I don't know what's happening here. This needs to be set down. It needs to be told to sit down and be quiet. It needs to not be standing up trying to get attention. It needs to sit down and be quiet. And because I drew the line too dark, then we can't get it to sit down and necessarily be all that quiet. I mean, I might be able to get it to sit down just a touch. But the being quiet part, I'm not sure that's happening. Wow. I think that the only saving grace on this fish is going to be the fact that I can come in with a bunch of really beautiful silvery colors and just put it wherever I want and be like, look what I did! It's a fish! Oh, y'all. I don't know. I don't understand why I'm struggling with this one so much. I feel like this needs to be a little more intensified. Let's grab some of that burnt ochre. Let's add some of that up in here. Okay. Oh, that's kind of pretty actually. Maybe we'll just take some creative liberties. We'll just make it a beautiful fish, and then I'll be like, yeah, I don't really know what they look like. It's been a very long time since I've seen one in person. That could be part of the struggle. You know, it's really always important for me to be able to make a connection with the fish that I paint and actually get to talk to them and look at them and see them and all of that stuff. And I have not seen one of these in a very long time. So, therefore, the struggle is real, people. The struggle is seriously real. So maybe there's like a little bit of that color underneath there, and like all of this is just crazy. I don't understand. Part of it is that I can't see, so yeah. I need a darker green shadow right in here where this is. Yeah, like that. Just for a minute. Well. Well, I think it needs some more yellow faded through here, so we're just going to come in here and hit it with this. Then I'm going to come in here and hit it with this. It's just a rainbow fish. You know, trout, in my opinion, are really crazily colored. You know, they're just gorgeously colored. And if it's in the water back here, then, you know, who knows? I don't even know. I don't know. Is this good? No, it's not. Is it acceptable? Well, probably still no, not. Is it the best it's gonna get at this point in this game? Yep. So I want you to keep coloring, and I want you to send me what you came up with so that we can compare notes, because I think mine is awful. I gotta get in there and get my wowza! It's not good. It's not good. It's just not, it's not good. It's not good. Yeah, wow. So that was the warm gray. Wow. Coming in here with some of this yellow. This is the eggshell color. Probably not the greatest choice of colors at this point, but you know, I've already screwed everything else up on this fish that I could, so why not finish strong? I'm gonna have to come back in later and work on this a little bit. There'll be an update to this. There will definitely have to be an update to this tutorial, because this one is so hard. I just can't. I can't even wrap my brain around this one. And, you know, kind of okay with the fact that it's just not going 100% according to plan. I'm really kind of okay with that. Let's see about, you know, furthering the outline around this fish so that it's a little more pop-arty. These are not my favorite fish to color or paint. It's raining again. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I got you. That's cool. Let's add a little highlighty to the scrimps. Oh, look at that. Okay, the scrimpies aren't terrible. All right, it's all right. It's not terrible. It's not the craziest, most awful thing I've ever created. So, you know, I can almost be okay with this. It is what it is. Got a little bit more pink in here, and then we're going to come in with some of the metallic-y colors and make it pretty. Because, like, right now, I can't decide if it's I can't decide what kind of a trout it is. If it's a rainbow trout or a spec trout. That's not true. It's okay. You gotta cut yourself some slack. This is the pep talk I give myself on the regular. You gotta cut yourself some slack. Ooh, that is definitely not good there. Wow, I'm just batting 1,000. That's gotta sit down. That's way too intense. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I gotta stop. I gotta stop touching this painting. it's not getting better, it's actually getting worse. Okay, let's put the pinks away. So let's break out the paint brushes and see what we can come up with here. That one got a little crazy. Yeah, sometimes I think that, that what I've done with the colored pencils is simply just the underpainting, and that I have to be okay with that these are a little more illustrational and a little more graphic designy, and that's really okay. And that the real pizzazz is where we lay in these little bits of this metallic paint to kind of jazz them up a little bit. And that's really pretty. I'm starting to like it again. Oh yeah, I knew what I was doing the whole time. I had this the whole time, and this was my idea all along. This is exactly what it was supposed to look like all along. Really blended all those colors together. That's really all that was happening there. Okay, so let's see if we can get this to kind of blend into. Yep, I like it. Adding little dribbles of the highlight, it's the interference gold in here. I don't even know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if it's good, if it's bad, if it's ugly. If it's ugly, just keep it to yourself. I'm already having a hard time with this. Wowza. I do, however, like all the shimmer. I do. I really do like all the shimmer. It makes me happy. guys. Oh, that was probably more than I needed. Yes, 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 queen, yes. I have a little bit of, I got some highlights on here, and you got some things bouncing over here light-wise. You got a little bit of light coming down into this. I mean, just baby touches of it. You know what I'm saying? Ugh. Do I like it? No. It looks like I painted it in the shape of an Easter egg. All right. I'm calling it. I can't look at it no more. It's late in the afternoon. So let's take a picture of it and see what I think. Oh. Okay. Well, here is what I think. Could be a lot worse than this. So maybe this should be a little bit darker in here. Hey, Saress! Come take a look at this. I'm just uninspired.
Well, it looks great.
It's okay.
You're uninspired. You want to know what I am?
Hungry.
Hungry.
Well, what are we going to do about that?
I don't know, because I don't feel like cooking.
Well, I can cook. I just don't know what we have to cook up in this place. Kind of did the whole, oh, we're leaving.
Mm-hmm. Like going to the store, no bullshit like that.
Where's the air fryer? Okay, it's not in here. That muted turquoise, and I'm just trying to not have such aggressive ending lines here. What color is this? Parrot green. It's pretty. It's pretty intense, but it's okay. It's a little more than what I really want to play with on this, but you know, just lay this sideways and get a move upon. And come user friendly. That's what we're gonna say. Where's the super dark green? Where is it? Dark green, right here. Well, there you have it. I'm just like not interested in finishing this side. I just want to focus on this right here. What do you think? It's not terrible. I'm looking up at it. It's not terrible. All right, so there you have it. That's the speckled trout in the books. So again, if you don't have a copy of your book, there's a link in the description below that'll take you straight to the website. Get yourself a copy. We'll send it out to you. That's a wrap on the spec trout. I can't do anything else to it. I'm gonna go crazy if I try. As always, I'm Rio. This has been Coloring Passports. I'll see you on the next page. And the crowd goes wild.